Hello there everyone, how's it going? It's Deedee here. I really do hope everyone is doing alright, and today in this video I'm going to be talking about the 5.4, so Warriors in 5.4 stuff. And I gotta say right off the bat that Warriors do feel amazing. Compared to Live 5.3, it just feels so much better. So to the point that I just want 5.4 to be, soon, because I don't want to be playing live that much longer, to be honest, especially because it's the end of the season and there's not really much to be done anymore. But yeah, anyways, so as you guys can see, I went to the PTR, and in the background I'm going to be playing some 5-4 action, all kinds of stuff. And yeah, I'm going to be talking about the warrior changes and how my experience so far has been. So right off the bat, what comes to mind is, besides all these neat changes that I really do think it's the right direction to go in, it is amazing, and it feels amazing, the hamstring of global cooldown. It just feels amazing, the shield wall and spell reflection. You don't need a shield, it just feels so much faster, and you can, continue to do damage, and you have no idea how it changes. You guys will probably see some situations of that in the gameplay, and yeah. And right now, I'm just going to show you how the animations work. So I also got some footage, it's right here. So you basically, the animation is you get a shield, but you still are with your two-hand equipped. So it's just the animation, guys. You still like attack with your two-hand, both as spell reflection and as shield wall, and it's amazing, really. It's definitely a step into the right direction, as so is hamstring off global cooldown. It's probably is my favorite change. So Slam got buffed, and you'll see during this video that it's actually pretty scary. It hits like a truck, but to be honest, the really change that just comes to mind and really makes me think, it's the Bladestorm buff. So Bladestorm got buffed to about 180% damage increase, and Fury Warriors, I'm sorry man, this is just 4 arms. I'm disappointed too. I would love to see it on Fury too, since I really roll with Fury, but it will be kind of overpowered. So yeah, they done good. So they buffed Bladestorm to 180, so it's a pretty good damage buff. It just feels pretty good, but the question is it enough to replace Shockwave? Will it be viable? To be honest, I really don't think so. Cause guys, like, Shockwave is the only stun, it's the only utility you have. I mean, if you go for Bladestorm, you have nothing. You really will just be a damage bot, and I can't stress enough how Shockwave actually is good. I mean, I really don't know. I see like one build that actually can work into Bladestorm, which is if you spec in Bladestorm and then go to Stormbolt. The thing is, you will miss out on Avatar, which actually is a lot. Avatar is a lot on Warriors at this moment, and with the Slam buff damage, Avatar, I think it just even makes it better, because Slam is already is hitting like a truck. So having Avatar is definitely scary now. And the question is it like worth it to replace Avatar with Bladestorm and Stormbolt with Shockwave? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm going to try it out definitely on arenas and stuff, but I really don't think in competitive PvP, in higher rating arenas, I still definitely think that Shockwave will be the way to go no matter what, because I don't know, the Slam buff just feels like Avatar is something really insane. So yeah, I don't think so, guys. I really don't know. Bladestorm does definitely look good, but when it comes to competitive play, I mean, Warriors are just, without Shockwave, they really don't have anything. Like, you don't bring much to the table, like you kind of have to have something. Like, why would they bring me over a Feral or over a Death Knight and whatnot? Because, like, to be honest, the damage we do is not that astonishing, amazing for that to be the cause of bringing a warrior into instead of any other melee. So you kind of need to have some utility here. Warbringer could be potentially interesting with Bladestorm, since the root does not break on damage, but something that's it's not to be read anywhere, just if you test, and I'm going to say it right now, it's Warbringer. It feels so weird, man. And it's sad because it was a change that I was really looking forward to, that I really was looking like Warbringer with blades will be insanely crazy good, but it's so weird. When you charge, it basically does not interrupt if you go with Warbringer. It does the root, but it does not interrupt, does not give you that mini stun, and it just feels awful with it, really. And it's weird, man. Like, you can read that on a patch notes. I don't think they've said that, so I was actually quite surprised and really disappointed. I don't think that I would want that. I mean, focus charge would be gone, which is actually pretty good. It's pretty good, despite you are sacrificing your damage if you do focus charge. You know, just to interrupt any cast, really. Sometimes it can really save out, and if you have Warbringer, you can't do that anymore, and your charge is on 20-second cooldown. So I really don't think I'll roll with it, because you kind of do miss on that, and it just makes it everything weird. So yeah, but anyways, moving on to Bladestorm again. Like, Bladestorm does have the hard counter of casually and passively just going away using the W key, and that's pretty bad. Or just like, as you can probably see in this clip, just it can happen this, like, just get a god skill of invulnerability and your Bladestorm is worthless. So there is a lot of ways to counter a Bladestorm, and there's not many ways to counter a Shockwave, really. If you position yourself good, an AoE stun is really valuable. But anyways, guys, I don't know, but I'm going to tell one thing that I'm pretty certain that at least that I can get it right. Warriors feel amazing. Warriors are great in the PTR. They will probably be really strong melee class again to go for. You'll bring some stuff out of on the table. The damage feels amazing. Like these small things that won't really affect the game, despite like outside of warriors, but for the warrior itself it just feels amazing. It's the hamstring off global cooldown. I mean, it just saves so many global cooldowns, so that only that is already a damage increase, so it just feels amazing, guys. It feels what warrior should be at a long time. It feels that they are finally updating class and you don't feel outdated anymore. I just would like to see some utility. It's either two. I'd like to see some more utility, that will probably be my preferred, or maybe buff even more damage. I know this kinda sounds crazy, but outside of cooldowns it still isn't scary enough. And since our utility completely sucks, it's just unexisting, I would really at least would like to see a more sustained damage. I don't know, it's just my thing, you know? Like, if you don't have utility, you have to have damage to bring something in the table, and I think there's classes with way more utility with scarier damage than ours. So, and like the fix will kind of be like just I would really like to see Bladestorm like baseline for arms. I'm just throwing it out there, or at least like what they're trying to do, make Bladestorm competitive with Shockwave and actually doing it. So yeah. So I guess that's it, guys. It feels amazing, it really does. I really do hope you guys are excited for 5.4 as I am. If you haven't been in the PTR, hang in there, it'll probably come soon, I guess. And yeah. Oh, and one thing, guys, I really want to just put this out there. This is testing yet, so the things I've just said here and the changes that I've just been written and stuff, they are not final. They are subtle. They are still subtle to changes, and maybe this video will be outdated in maybe even tomorrow. You know, you never know. You never know. But as it is now, these are my thoughts, and this is my, let's say, ramble on the 5.4. It feels amazing for Warriors. So keep your head high. We're going good again, and we'll see if they'll change more to good. So yeah. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, a thumbs up or maybe even a subscribe will be absolutely wonderful, guys. So thank you and see you next video.